Hey, what's up guys and gals, and welcome back to the series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the inside of the dollhouse and doing some demo. I've got some wallpaper and some flooring that needs to come up, and I'm also going to remove the stairs as well as this wall and the ceiling above the second floor. We have to take a second to talk about this electric. It was ran as Christmas lights connected with speaker wire, which is so dangerous. It's such a fire hazard. The speaker wire is not rated for 110, so you run the risk of overheating the wire because it's not insulated properly, which leads to melted wires, electrical shorts, and possibly fire. So if you're not sure what you're doing with electric, it's always best to consult a professional. I have 30 and 60-minute consultation blocks available at thebeardedminiaturist.com. We can video chat or phone chat and go over all of the electrical do's and don'ts, some tips and tricks, all things electrical. We can discuss those to help you avoid a situation like this. I specifically designed that service on my website so people could reach out and they don't have to sign up for expensive classes or courses or leave their home. I decided to quit using the torch and to start using the heat gun here. When you're doing this kind of demo, heat is usually your friend. Heat and moisture. Unfortunately, with these type of houses, the moisture can warp the wood, so you want to be very careful. Don't oversaturate the wood. So once I got this wallpaper off, there was still some backing. You can see it up there at the top, and that did require water to get off. But what I did was put some water in a bowl, and then I just lightly painted it on with a small paintbrush so that I didn't oversaturate the wood. It didn't run down the wall and pool on the floor and start warping. And if it did run down the wall and start to pool just a little bit, I had a washcloth there to absorb any extra moisture so that it didn't sit on the floor. At this point, I'm going to clean up the floor a little bit. Some of these paint drips are a little bit heavy, and I don't want them to interfere with the new flooring when I put it down. Also, I'm going to patch this hole where the stairs used to be, as my new design is not going to have any stairs. But I'm going to save the hole filling for another video because I've noticed a lot of people in the Facebook groups sometimes ask about how people go about filling those holes, so I think that would make a really good video. Unfortunately, down here we have more speaker wire, so I'm going to get rid of all of that, run it back through all of the holes, and completely eliminate all of the electric that was previously installed. I got really lucky on the second floor. The wallpaper came off pretty easily. On the first floor, it was a little bit trickier. It was stuck in some places with some glue where there used to be trim around the windows, so it didn't come off quite as easy. And all the backing on the first floor had to come off as well. So once the top layer of wallpaper is off, where you can see me peeling here, that beige layer behind it had to come off as well. And I used the same brush and water technique that I used on the second floor, and it worked really well. Just make sure you don't oversaturate your wood so it doesn't warp. This wall right here is really flimsy, and you can see on this side where the stairs were removed, there's a lot of really thick paint and glue. At this point I decided it would be easier to remove and replace the wall than to try and clean it. You can see this room also has that fuzzy wallpaper backing. Once you get the vinyl layer of wallpaper off, you've got to remove that. If you try to paint over it, the moisture from the paint is going to peel it from the wall, so there's really no good way to do it. It all just has to come off. Here's a look after most of the major demo was completed. The wall is still up there and I haven't removed the wallpaper backing yet, but I did that off camera and I have included a couple of photos here at the end to show you what that looks like. The inside demolition work is completely done. It's now ready for prime and paint. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you can see the next video in this series.